And the correct answer to this question is Pareto Chart. Hi everyone, this is Mentor Tooba, and I am back again with a very interesting PMP scenario. Let's first check the scenario and then we will see the detailed answer explanation. The scenario says that during a project, the defects are identified and the team uses a fishbone diagram to categorize potential causes. To identify which cause needs immediate attention, which tool should the team use next? Option A, control chart. Option B, Pareto chart. Option C, scatter diagram. Option D, histogram. And the correct answer to this question is Pareto chart. Before I proceed with the explanation, let me inform you that this topic is about quality control tools. And this scenario is talking about the performance of root cause analysis, technique for this project where the defects were identified and the reason why those defects were identified had been identified using the Ishikawa fishbone diagram. And now you have your potential different causes for the defects. The question is asking about the main keyword which leads to the correct answer in this question is those causes which need immediate attention. To categorize those causes in a way that you get your immediate focus or you're immediately those causes where immediate action is needed, which tool you are going to use. Accordingly, we are going with Pareto chart. So we also need to understand that how Pareto chart works. Pareto chart works this way. This is an example Pareto chart. And the Pareto chart is a ranked histogram where on the x-axis you have like possible categories. It could be causes, it could be multiple heads, it could be any type of categories. And on the y-axis you have like a count with respect to those heads in a descending order. So the most the most frequent head is going to be the number 1, then the next number, then the next number, and accordingly, like the way it's showing over here. Pareto chart follows the 80-20 Pareto principle, which says that to address the most important issues, you need to be focused on the most vital or most influential problem, which is depicted over here. That your 80% of the problem, like this part, lies with the most influential or the most vital problems, like these initial 2 or 3 heads. Your 80% of the problems or issues would be resolved if you focus on this around 20%, not really hard and fast 20%, but like around 20% of the causes. And if your focus is on these 2 to 3 main heads, then around your 80% of the problems or issues or defects are going to be resolved. So this is the Pareto principle, which Pareto chart applies. And if we go with this technique in this situation, then the causes or the reasons for these issues which require immediate attention would be identified, and accordingly your 80% of the defects would be taken care of. Right? Pareto chart is very, very useful in the practical world for quality management, and it's a commonly asked technique in the exam as well. So make sure that you do understand that well. Why not A, C, and D in this particular case. A control chart is another very useful and popular tool in the PMI world. Control chart talks about the stability of a process. It talks about a continuous stream of products being developed through a process. And with that, if the process is within quality control or not is being determined, which definitely is not the ask in the question. A scatter diagram talks about any two variables with which the quality control and quality determination is performed, which again is not mentioned in this scenario. And histogram, by the way, Pareto chart is a histogram. It's a representation of histogram type of chart, but it's a very specialized, customized type of histogram. Like the regular histogram chart looks something like this, It's like randomly placed bars on the chart depending on what we are keeping at X and Y axis. So it's not Pareto chart is not any other histogram. It's a ranked histogram with a particular intent to follow with respect to quality. So this is about it, and I hope you like this discussion. If you are finding our content helpful, please make sure that you like this video as well as our channel, and you make sure that you keep yourself updated about the content that we continuously post on the channel. So stay tuned with us, and we will be back with another question very soon. Take care.